You know, the evolution and the education of an automobile dealer. You know, many, many years ago, I saw Tony Robbins speak, and Tony Robbins talked about, picture somebody 90 years old. And you picture somebody 90 years old. He said, picture somebody 300 pounds. And I pictured somebody 300 pounds. He said, picture everybody you know that's 90 years old, 300 pounds. I couldn't picture anybody because they're not there. They die. And he said, if you want to eat a lot, eat a little, and you'll be around for a long time. And let me tell you where I'm going with this. The holistic value of a customer is if you want to eat a lot, eat a little. So what we do is we look at not just what we want to get on the initial transaction, but really what's that value going to be? And I think we can be extremely competitive up front because we take a long-term approach at the customer. We know that customer is going to service with us. We know that customer is going to trade a car in. So we don't rely on making a lot of money up front. And in doing so, we guarantee over the long haul that we make a lot of money. If you want to make a lot of money, make a little. It gives us an edge over the competition because we can sell the cars for less money, yet we have a long-term relationship with the customer and we can generate overall more profit. I think that's been a great strategy for us. So take it forward, right? Now I'm speaking with Jay Abraham and he's saying, hey, you have to look at the holistic value. He was part of doing some, working with one of these companies, I think it was Icy Hot, and he asked the president of the company, does your product work? And he said, of course. He goes, well, then give it away. And if it works to solve arthritis or pain, the consumer is going to buy it again because they're going to have that chronic pain again. And they did, and they had a tremendous amount of success. It is looking at that long-term value, right? The initial, when you bought a cell phone initially back in the day, we were $2,500, $3,000 to buy the phone, and then the bill was $1,000 a month. They realized that, hey, we could give the customer the phone. If we have a subscription with them and they renew, we'll get that and then some, and we'll have some loyalty. And so I think the automobile industry has been slow to adapt to that. And we look at the value of an exchange transaction. And so we're able to make reasonable profits at each level, and that gives a customer tremendous, tremendous value.
Can you walk me through quick math on someone buys a car, trades a car in, then you service the car, and then you sell it as CPO, then they trade it back in? Like what?
Well, we use this to geometrically grow our business, right? When a customer, when we talk to a customer, when we identify a customer that's in equity, meaning they can get out of their current car, get a brand new car and lower their monthly payment. We start having communication with them that, hey, you can get a new car and lower your payment. You can interrupt my day anytime you want if you're going to make my financial position better. If my mortgage banker called me up and said, hey, Brian, we can lower your mortgage payment by $500 or $1,000, whoa, and all you have to do is send us a $1,000 modification fee. Well, I can do the math. After 2 months, I've got the money back, and for the rest of the mortgage, I'm okay. So we look at it like that. We're not interrupting a customer's day. We're making their day. We can take you out of your current car, put you in a new car, and lower your monthly payment, and everybody wins. We get the trade-in that we can sell. The customer gets to take advantage of the incredible low interest rates that are there now. They get to get a brand new car that'll interact better with their technology, their phone, and the car's arguably safer. The car's going to, of course, be cleaner than the prior car that they had. So it's really a win-win-win situation for everybody, and we retain our customer, the most important thing.
Do you think you'd be able to blueprint this out? So if there's dealers that have no idea about any of this, how hard is this to teach someone?
You know, the reality is I think it's a paradigm shift. You have to look at it differently. You have to go where the customers are. The customers are in your service department. You need to have a conversation with the customer. And you know, if I went up to 10 customers and I said, you know, we can get you a brand new car for a lower monthly payment, would you be interested? You know, there's going to be at least 2 out of the 10 that are going to say yes. When you spell that math out for the dealer, it's millions of dollars in gross profit. For us, if we can have a 10% closing ratio on the customers that are in equity, that would be $71 million a year. 10%, that means 90% of the customers that are driving your car in your service department in equity are rejecting you. And if you can get 10% of them to say yes, it's an incredible, life-changing experience for the dealership. And I'm working with Jay Abraham, as you know, right now to see how do we do this, how do we present this offer to more customers more often to keep our business growing. And I talk about geometrically, and he's talking about exponentially. And it's a big, big difference because that one customer you convert that you didn't convert gives you a trade-in that you wouldn't have received. It gives you another customer you didn't get. And you start multiplying that out and you have exponential growth. So it's really, it's a great opportunity for us to develop.